So it is the 8th staff meeting. So it's been a year that we've done those. This is the 1-year anniversary, actually. About a few days off.
Whoa, crazy.
Yo!
Where's the confetti?
Look at y'all! Who made it the most?
Who's
Well,
doing?
Oh my god.
Whoa, God.
Who's like from the beginning? No, but like it's actually pretty crazy to see like all the picture, and like at the end I didn't have enough room to actually fit everyone because we had like such a big expansion of the staff team. So yeah. And just for this reason, I just wanted to go back to something like Mixie wanted to do as well, is to do a look back of VRDancing, what we did in the past, and just have like a general like map of everything that we did ever since. Because this staff meeting is a bit different. We're not going to talk about since last staff meeting, we're going to talk about the full year. And I want you to think about this in general, because we have like processes that is in place that I want, like after 1 year of being done over and over again, I want everyone's feedback on this to just know which one we want to keep, which one we should continue, and one we should give up on. So every interview I did, normally I introduce you to the different thing that we did in the past, and this is kind of an updated version. But for all the long timing staff member, I have 2 lasers. Okay. Well, this is it. So we started the first session in the 2nd of January 2021, thanks to Sylvan, who actually made the Discord. So yeah, I kind of want to reiterate that. It's pretty easy for us to actually remember our anniversary for this reason. So we started the 1st of January 2021. First session was the 2nd. With Mixie, we started the development about mid-February, I mean. We had the Daft Punk concert thanks to Kanami. It was the first ever one. We had the Felky session that led us to actually have curated sessions from the community and not just the staff. To give like a bit diversity and a bit of like personality. This session was extremely personal for Felky because the map was tailored to him. So we don't do that anymore. It would be too much. But it's like one of the big sessions that we look back on for this reason. On June, we published the map. We did 2 challenges that we kind of agree on not doing anymore because it has like competition aspect of it, and we don't want to cultivate that culture. But it was still the plank challenge and the squat challenge that was very crazy about the 2 members that won, Rainbow and Koryu. It was an unhealthy amount. It was an unhealthy amount. Rainbow, it was an unhealthy amount. You know that. We did the first NS session and it was not the first of first. I fucked up that date. I need to fix that. But the first NS session was in the middle of summer. We did the first Marshall Fund, which raised $4,625. And this is kind of when we started to have all of these staffing meetings, etc. This is why we have like the 1-year anniversary. Because we did the first meeting and I fucked up the date again. But look at us. Woo! A small team in the same world with the old logo. We had the Dead Muds concert with thanks to Kanami once again. So the second concert that we did that also brought a lot of members, and a lot of members like remember this night. We had the first JP collab thanks to Megumi. That reached out, and I mean it was also with Medlish. We had like a few connections with them, and ever since we kept on doing those. We had the first poster that we did. So to Music VCAT, this is Kanami who had like a connection initially to Music VCAT for free for us to send our poster. The logo, the character was made by Mr. Switch. Once again, I forgot to add them as like people who influenced this. But yeah, this is the thing that we still use today, kind of like the branding that we got, like the puppet, I guess. I don't know. We did the Calibrate collab, started in like November with a Mixie's connection on the stage dancing scene. We did the Christmas choreo, which was the first choreo taught to the members on December. Thank you. And the year one documentary initially thought about by Yunagi and made by Clear Rainbow. That was kind of a documentary about like 30 minutes that just have a look back of everything that we did during that year and like the effect that it had on people. And nowadays in 2022, we are at this point. Another concert, the Justice concert. Once again, a lot of people came in just for this and stayed because they saw how the community was. Thanks to Kenami again. We had the rebranding and the map V3. So once again, the logo made by Doll Dummy. We had the startup of the Dance Weeks, which is going to be coming back again and again every semester or trimester? I forgot.
3 months, yeah.
Every quarter.
Every quarter, so yeah, okay. And so one is coming up. You should, yeah, you probably saw the announcement. We had the Operation Alpha, the VCAT Flash Mob. We had the SIGGRAPH talk. I've just added that because, I mean, the VRDA collab with Dust Bunny. The Summer VCAT 2022 poster, so similar to the last year one. Since Len reached out to me and allowed me to get like the poster. It was very nice of them to actually put them in. He actually asked me like way back when, and I was kind of surprised it actually made it in because I forgot. And most recently, the Marshall Fund 2022, which raised a whopping $13,000 and $500. Whew, that's quite a bit. If I forgot anything, feel free to mention it. Jesus Christ, this emotes, Sylvan. I didn't like spoil anything to the people because this is going to be public, so you know I don't. Yeah. Anyway, ever since the last staff meeting, we had once again a few. I mentioned a few things just to keep you guys in the loop about the SIGGRAPH thing because I found it kind of cool and it's just like it's academic. It didn't really bring much, but it kind of allowed me to network a bit. Mixie, Silent, and AO worked on the bot. This was something that it was in the to-do list for quite a bit. And for the Marshall Fund and just general rebranding sake and fixing, this was done throughout a few weeks. So, yep, there you go. We then add the VCAT summer poster that I just wanted to do like some social stuff about, so I kind of just like asked the staff member to go and take pictures with it. I mentioned the gig just to get like money with the networking I kind of had, and Buck actually jumped on this, and Buck is not in the room, but basically he did like a few shifts. And even though it was a lot, it was like a lot of training, a lot of stress because people that are not that doesn't really know VR and etc. So there's that. But Buck was pretty happy about this also. But I just like when I saw it yesterday, I was like, oh god, this is a lot of work. But yeah, next up. On the community side of things, we had the new staff member mention, the SIGGRAPH mention as well, the collab with VRDA. We did a bunch of promotion for the Marshall Fund, and Mixie did the whole sign up and coordination of this on the member and staff side of things. We finished the Marshall Fund and like promotional things like just like to promote that we actually did this at the end. I didn't put that as finished because we kind of want to do like this, the IT tweet or like maybe a recap or something like that. It's still open to anyone that want to jump on this, but I feel like it's still like possible to do it. It's not too long ago.
I'm almost
Yeah.
done putting together some data for that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So pulling a bunch of graphs from data.
Yeah, Grafana and stuff. I mean, hey,
Graphs.
you don't have to do like crazy stuff. Like
It
people
is
would be just
crap.
happy for anything. On the map side
Let's
of
go sim.
things, we had quite a few updates, especially for the Marshall Fund and quality update. So the bathwater came back. So the effect that Mixie did and the water to remove it, I just basically added back the pool, and the fridge was like some from an asset pack that we had. And we use for the Cougar project as well. So the doors, it's pretty fun to have. Mixie added a lot of quality of life improvement and optimization then, and added like also a bunch of sound, a bunch of things that opens. So like the lockers with the sound, and like the keyboard that you can type in. Just like small things that don't really affect performance at all. It's just, it's just fun. We then added the staff tool for the Marshall Fund and the Marshall Fund banner. By staff tool, there's also the tablet that says in Japanese and I forgot the other languages, but multiple languages to tell the
Korean.
rules that we have. Korean, thanks. So yeah, quality of life improvement for staff. Mixie added the handheld cam that was used for the Marshall Fund, of course, and that improve on the
Best update.
on the quality of the stream. Then there was the fixes and tweaks and Marshall Fund prep in the background. So there's the donation goals, etc. that every staff member that got into the Marshall Fund staffing were used to. And finally, allowing to VRDancing people to touch grass. So at the end of the Marshall Fund, we opened doors and everyone could go outside. And this is kind of like the last update on this. On this, I just basically just did like a basic mesh work for the door because the door was like from the Cougar project. And yeah, basically that's basically it. Boop. On the social events, we have the movie nights are back. I actually didn't even realize that. Cox did all of these movies by himself. And we had also 2 anime nights by AO and Silent for the NA side of things. So movie nights are back. The Sunday hangouts are gone. They're not back. There hasn't been any like ever since. There was a game night. That is the only picture I was able to get from the Discord. So it just says Drusiton win. There you go. There was the Medlish Beach Party. That was after Medlish sessions. If anyone wants to say something about that, I feel like it was just a basic good hangout for people. It was basically a Sunday hangout, but just right after, right?
Yeah, it was really good. It was fun. It was nice that it was between EU and NA. It kind of allowed the community to blend together.
Nice.
I definitely want to bring back more hangouts. A lot of people have been saying they miss the Sunday hangouts. So I think we should definitely bring that back.
All right. Next up, another karaoke night by Minslith. That was actually in the new map of C Major, I think. Was it C Major who made it? I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
C major. Yes. So with the queue system, we had some issues because at some point songs got duplicated while people tried to enter the song. But I need to like talk about the karaoke night from yesterday because it wasn't really like VRDancing community. It was pretty much from my community who joined me
Mhm.
yesterday, which was awesome, but it wasn't like for VRDancing. So
Yeah, this is something that we
which
talked
is a
about.
shame.
Well, there
Yeah,
there
we
was
talked
quite a
about
few of
that
us from VA dancing there.
Yes, you
last
Rainbow,
staff meeting we
There were
had.
like
List,
7 of us.
and
There were
8
like
joined.
7 of us. Yeah, there were like
7.
7 of us there.
Because
I mean,
also
last staff meeting we
Ayla,
talked about it,
Ayla,
the merging of the your community and VR dancing, because it's still kind of separate. We wanted to think about it a
Yeah.
tiny bit, but I mean, it's pretty hard, and I don't have any solutions right now. But yeah, all right, I gotcha. Next up, sorry, I just need to wrap it up. Dance event. So a bunch of dance sessions once again. We had 7, not 8, because Marshall fun happened. 9 furry dance session on Sundays. Casual dance session kept on growing, and a lot of staff member picked it up as well. With 2 collabs of Just Party, actually. It was both on the very edge, I think. So, yep. We had 2 dance lessons from Fatal, and we had 1 from Pika in the new dance channel, dance classes channel. And the automatic collab now makes us not having to deal with like push posting the VRDA ones. I'd like to mention Drew Zitzen did a lot of management on the session, which is great because this has allowed me to actually not do any of the sessions. And also I think Mixi, for you, it also allowed you to just like dial back because you had like other like events as well to think about, and Marshall fun. So Drew Zison, big shout out to you if he's here.
yes, really awesome.
Oh, you're in the fallback. Oh, just I didn't realize. Okay,
It's not
wait,
a fallback.
it's not a
It's really
fallback.
No,
bad,
it's just an
though.
excellent
That's just
avatar.
disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a fallback.
It looks like the villain from the Hat in Time, actually. So is that? I mean, okay. Anyway, both are from the same game.
No, it
That's all I
couldn't be.
think.
No way. No, that is possible.